This is Prentice from Cypher Productions Incorporated, and today we're going to talk about living a lie. It's an interesting topic to me because there's a diversity of thought in a lot of the conversations that I've been having lately. And what I want to address at this particular point is people. I want to know your viewpoint, what you're here for, what is your reasoning. See, I want to accept people because I believe that all people are different. I believe all people behave differently. Now, I have the right to choose who I want to accept and what I want to do and how far I like to bring things. And I choose a business point of view. Now, in my mind, business is to be 100% or as much as possible, closest to 100%, a person keeping his or her word. Doing what they say that they're going to do on a continuous basis. You see, where I come from and what I've been able to see, I've been able to see too many people wasting time. Now you can look at that from all kinds of standpoints. You can see that some people just want to relax. Some people don't feel like there's enough time in the day to do everything. Some people decided that they wanted to work early in life. Some people decided that they wanted to be something early in life. Some people have really taken the time to make the connections that they need to make to progress. But what I'm seeing around me is not that. In most cases, what I'm seeing is people that act like one thing and do another, want to do one thing but don't do what is necessary, don't really care too much what somebody else wants or what their opinion is or what somebody else wants to do, because they're all on their own agenda, which is fine. I don't take that away from anybody. Everyone has their own agenda and there's nothing wrong with that. However, what I want to stay focused talking to are the individuals that have a reason, but they can't find the right connection. Now I break it down, and I've talked about this before, breaking it down for work, your reasoning for working and your reasoning for living in a lot of cases. There's three basic parts. You have three basic parts. You have your primary needs, you have your secondary needs, and you have entertainment. And let me tell you how I get this. Your primary needs are composed of, I would say, 5 different factors. Some may, keep in mind that this list may vary. Food and water, shelter, air. You need your 5 senses, and you need rest. You don't really need anything else. Those are your primary needs. So when you're working every day, what you're living to retrieve, first and foremost, are these 5 things. If anybody differs or anybody decides to differ, please let me know. There's your secondary needs. Your secondary needs are next. And what they are comprised of is multiplying, as in having children, fitness, so staying healthy, learning, because you need to communicate, communication, because you need to absorb information, you need to clarify certain things, and I think also involved in secondary needs is the feeling of comfort and the need to be pleased and to have your own choice. So there's several different titles there. I would say about 7. And lastly, and third, and these are reasons that you're living, reasons to work, and I think this also connects with your need to be pleased, is your entertainment. How you feel about entertainment is up to you. Entertainment can be comprised of several different things. You're talking about your sports, to your daily hobbies, to your pleasure in watching a movie on a continuous basis. And you could have a favorite, or it could be watching could be watching several different movies, music. There is just a joy in me talking, listening to other people's opinions, writing books, poetry, and those particular things that are necessary for us to not necessarily feel worthy, but what am I looking for in this situation? For us to feel pleasure, for us to be pleased. But keep in mind, entertainment is also a way of communicating. The best people, the geniuses of our time are communicating through entertainment. So be aware of these particular instances where you are being told what's going on in the government, but you're really not comprehending. So this is why we find pleasure in plays, and this is why we find pleasure in movies, and this is why we find pleasure in music. But something bothers me. Like I said, the topic of this was living a lie. So why is it that someone is continuously interrupting this particular flow? It's just three things. It's in a circular continuum. You need these things every day. You need to work for these particular things. Why is someone continuously interrupting this? Why does it seem like someone actually has an issue with somebody else's way of survival or someone else's way of living? There's good versus evil. We can look at these factors as well. In my world, good always wins. So I need to ask you a question. Are you living a lie? Do you know what your main purpose is every day? I want to know where bugging someone else's regular flow comes in. What category is that? Why is it that some people decide that they want to sit back and create an issue for somebody instead of allowing people to progress on a continuous basis? For me, it's like, don't create my issue unless you're going to pay me to solve the problem. This is Prentice from Cypher Productions Incorporated. I want you to go ahead and write your opinions down, put them on the internet, let me hear from you.